Hello, guys. All right. I think I want Emerald. What the fuck is Emerald? Okay. I do want it quiet, so let's go ahead and shh. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. So, as you can see in the title, converting a negative into a positive. And let me tell you, I have that for you guys. But other than that, we go through so much that we just don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. We don't see the light at all. Oh yeah, and by the way, happy Halloween, guys. Just be safe. If you're gonna be trick or treating, be safe. You and your children. Go ahead and be a slut for me. Be a whore for me. So like I was saying, a lot of us, we just, or just everybody, okay? We all go through some shit, regardless of the age, if it was childhood or just recently. We end up experiencing life a certain type of way that, again, we don't see the light, or we don't know how to even read the room. And that's when things get a little bit chaotic for us, because we're the ones thinking, oh, I'm weird, I'm something, people are not going to like me, etc. And we're just feeding our brains a certain way, okay, you know what, to where it makes it seem like we are the problem, right? But we're not. It's just, again, learning our lessons, learning how to read the room without the need of for it to get chaotic, really. But again, we are not in that space, or we weren't, to where we had to go through our shit in order to know how to read the room and what to expect from other people when we behave a certain way or the other way around. So what I'm going to do now, what I'm going to do today, I'm going to put the negatives on everybody, and I'm going to guide you through it. Regardless if you already know or don't know, the thing is that I'm finally here. All right, so let's let that baby burn up. Welcome back, you guys. Welcome in. All right. So again, I'm going to put the negatives. Yesterday, somebody told me I've been seeing a lot of Aries. And yes, a lot of us have been showing our faces more frequently than before. And it's for the purpose. Everybody's just following Aries. And once it hits to a certain point, or they reach to a certain point or level, or however you want to look at it, then finally we can just separate. And yeah, everybody's just doing their own shit, their own healing, their own everything, like you always have, but without the guidance. Now you're guiding yourself. Now you're paying attention to your own mind, your own heart, your body, your spirit, etc., to the point where, okay, I understand where this is coming from. And you already know, okay? On TikTok, I had changed my name. It was just so odd. I was just in my head about things, and then all of a sudden it came to me. I'm Mystic, right? I go by Mystic. And for some reason, I was just thinking about me being really optimistic, emotionally, mentally, and spirit. And I thought about it. I was like, oh my God, optimistic. So all I did was just change the Y, the I into a Y. And I was like, that's perfect. That is perfect because for one, I've been through a lot to where I always kept my mind right. Yes, I had lessons to learn as much as everybody else. It got fucking ugly. But as a mystic, as who I am, I converted a lot of negativity into the light. How? I don't know. It's just fucking happened. It was crazy. And I'm happy for that. So I'm here to share that wisdom with you guys. Okay? So our first card, the Five of Cups. Hope you guys could see. Hello. Hola. Oh, you love me? I love me too. All right. Yes. Oh my God. Okay. Woo. I love it, guys. I'm so happy for you guys. I'm so happy. All right. So our first three cards. Five of Cups. All right. The Ten of Cups. And the, what is it? Five of Swords. Finally accepting help. Finally accepting help, you guys. We're accepting the help that we need when it comes to our depression, when it comes to our minds, our emotions. We finally are accepting that we need help. We cannot do it all. This could be universal, spiritual, with God, guidance, therapy, counseling, life coach, talking with friends. I literally opening your fucking heart and letting people know I need fucking help. Woo, baby. I want to cry for you guys. Okay. And look, ending conflict. We're ending conflict with unhealthy home, unhealthy families. Finally, the lack of security, the lack of stability is coming to an end. We stood up to people. We stood up to the fakeness, to the bullshit, and just stood up really high into the truth and made it a peaceful acceptance to which I need help. I cannot be chaotic anymore. I cannot do this without certain people or a person or just simply a support system. If somebody's granting you their fucking hand, take it. As much as you want to preach and as you want to, oh, I don't give a fuck, or oh, da da da, whatever. No, we do give a fuck. Down in our fucking core. In our deepest core, we do give a damn. It feels nice when somebody does give a fuck about you. And I'm not just talking about us, ourselves, other people, family members, even a fucking stranger. It might seem weird, but even as strangers, no, it's there for a purpose. A family member. It feels nice when people show that we matter. But in order to gain access to that, we have to matter to ourselves. We have to care for our goddamn selves in order to know how that feels like. So for you to accept the help and finally healing and releasing is fucking amazing. The Five of Cups, motivation. We're motivated now. We're motivated and just simply healing, or just simply allowing spirit to guide us, or just allowing life to motivate us to become better, a better version of ourselves. The more we find motivation and things and offers, or just simply in how we're feeling, it's just literally like an open cup that's flowing at the moment. Okay? We're not that child anymore that it's going to be manipulated, that's going to be shut down, that's going to be told to shut the fuck up. No. Now we're reversing all the motherfucking unos on motherfuckers, letting them know who the fuck we are. Regardless if it's in silence, if it's by words or actions, we're gonna let motherfuckers know what's up. It's already done. We're done with all this. We stood in the darkness for quite some time for us to go ahead and be told no. Hell no. Now it's time to be told yes. Whenever the fuck we want. Maybe not so much, but you know. You get what I mean. Shoot, I don't see why not. For us to receive our blessings, finally our wishes coming true. It couldn't be trusted before. Now you can trust yourself enough, or to simply trust yourself on who to tell about your problems, about certain things, or just your excitement. Oh, baby, let me tell you. I came back from Cabo and I did not tell my mom shit. Because why? She's not there emotionally. And I was not going to go ahead and betray myself on that. Hell no. I fucking told her to go fuck herself, but not so much in words, but in actions. I just just leave me alone. I just give her like a little, ugh, And she's like, I okay, pues. And she walked away. So yeah, we're not going to be sharing shit with nobody. If we feel motivated, let's do it. Take action. That's what that Aries does. They take action. They don't fucking tell people their freaking plans or whatever. Not because of whatever could happen. It's just that Aries operates in actions, very impulsive, very positive. I mean, at this point, we're not even looking at Aries or just simply the word impulsive and the meaning of it as a negative. It's always gonna teach us something. Okay, let's lower down the vibration. When we are impulsive about something, it's because we already know what to do. We're motivated. We're finding that optimism, and doing things better. We get excited. We see the clear. We see the leaves. It smells so good. It just feels amazing. You start seeing a vision in your mind to where, oh my gosh, like I could go here, I could go there. I don't need nobody, or just simply I could trust myself enough to go because I'm being safe. You're not going to hang out with certain people that are going to be bringing problems, to which there could be drugs, there could be, I don't know, just trouble with the law or something like that, and just include you in it. Like, we don't want that. It's just more than just a peace. It's grounding yourself and just operating with people that are responsible as much as you are. I'm not saying not to drink or not to get out of hand, get a little bit rowdy. You can do that, but in a very responsible way. Okay? All right, let's see. Thank you so much for the likes, guys. I appreciate you. Appreciate it. Okay, this one. The Hierophant. What did I write in here? Oh, challenging. Yeah, challenging transitions. When the universe pushes us to make that transition, regardless if we are conscious or unconscious, it's going to continue pushing. The more we push it off, the more it's going to freaking come after your ass. And we're not going to have no choice but to really turn around and just say, okay, you know what? I'm present. What am I doing here? Well, you have blocked emotions. You're diving in, but not to the emotional body, not into your heart, not to your spirit. You're more in your mind, logical, practical. And you're not really diving right in with the divine. And it's just unrequired. It's just unrequired. I mean, unrequired love. In general, unrequired about this. So there have been emotions that have been suppressed about certain things, maybe how you feel, such and such, right? So when the universe, or just simply when spirit came through with all that light, what happens now? The Hierophant shows. You are the Hierophant. You are a student. The Hierophant is also a teacher. You're going to learn your lessons. You're going to learn boundaries, self-love unconditionally, etc. And now you're going to be teaching everybody else how the fuck you deserve to be loved and how to set boundaries. Even the person is the ugliest motherfucker out there, meaning a mean person or just simply an asshole. Just because they're that doesn't mean that they deserve to get treated badly. If they do, then that's their karma. It just depends. We're not the ones to judge, right? I'll then just say, that is not for me. Let's walk away. Okay? Let's get an amen, please. Let's get an amen. Ooh, Lord, I'm sweating. Ooh, ooh. Ah, that one fell right on my arm. All right, what are we gossiping about? Three of Cups. Problems. We're gossiping about problems, you guys. Come on, man. We can gossip about problems. We can gossip about people creating chaotic bullshit into our environment, you know, left and right. But I mean, is that all about our world? Or what is it we really learning here? What are we learning? Or is it people coming to you gossiping about their problems? And there's not really reciprocation of any kind. Lack of success, burdens, lack of completion. Somebody's not completing their cycles here. So guess what? It's going to keep coming around. You might go back home, but something's going to bring you back to your freaking roots. To bring something out of you. And I see all kinds of people. Especially the ones, okay? My subconscious. Especially the ones that are mixed with white, black, Mexican, and some other fucking nationalities. We cannot ignore who we are, you guys. I am Hispanic, but yes, I am American and Mexican American. I was born in the United States. My parents are from Mexico. Those are my roots. I'm not going to ignore the fact that I am an American. I don't give a fuck what everybody else is doing. If they want to act out, let them. That doesn't show who the fuck I am. That's what I'm referring to. Be okay with who you are. Love yourself for who you are. If you prefer one side than the other or one race than the other, okay, fine. That's your choice. That makes you happy. Go for it. But just don't ignore it that you are different. Don't fall apart just because of maybe disbeliefs mentally. Right? Gather yourself together. Learn more about yourself, your heart, because that's what matters too. Okay? It's not just the outer. It's also the inside. You're different. You might be cooking different. You might be just being successful in so many ways that it's like, whoa, I've never seen that before. Okay? Let's not, hey, Spirit is speaking, so I'm just the messenger. Don't come at me. So yeah, like I was saying, the universe will bring you back to remember, right? To help you remember, hello, you got suppressed emotions. You got some work to do. Maybe not too much getting involved with people that are being gossipy about shit, right? We don't need that in this space. We're trying to just get out of that and just talk about everything, being open, being accepted about it. Or just simply being open in the way that, okay, that's your opinion, cool. You know, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, this is how I feel, and that's that. Okay, we're not going to be judgmental, etc. Okay, our next card, Four of Pentacles, letting go of people, shedding the old self, right? Possessions or issues. What possessions do we have in this current moment that's just allowing us to let go, or just allow ourselves to really have this shed off of us, that disbelieves about ourselves, that disbelieves of who we are, that disbelieves of We can come together as a community regardless of our race, regardless of our past, regardless of what religion we are or what we practice. I'm spiritual, you're Christian. Hey, nice to meet you. Maybe one day you can come to our church because we have activities. Sure, why not? How about you join our meditations? That to me is beautiful when people come together and they create something beautiful. Not a motherfucking cult that people end up getting freaking murdered or just dead. No, we're not about that. God is God in his own way. He is who he is. If y'all read the Bible, then you know what I'm talking about. And if you practice spirituality, hey, we know what God is about because he gave us a heart, right? We see him through us. I feel like crying, dude. Oh my God. Whew, baby. So, we need to be that mirror that he wants us to be. We're perfect in our own ways. We're different in our own ways. He made us that way. We came to this world for a beautiful purpose. Okay? Some of you guys are the opposite of me. Unfortunately, I was raised different. I was in the dark. It was ugly. Some people didn't experience that in childhood. Once they're older, they experience that same shit that I went through when I was a child. They're barely experiencing something like that now, and they're adults. Okay? So not everybody's going to have the same timeline when they experience something. A tragic. Okay? Some trauma. Everybody's going to have a different story and when it happened. You know, some people are like, oh my gosh, my parents got divorced and I'm fucking 30 something. And others would be like, shit, my parents divorced when I was 8 years old or something, you know? Just an example. Ooh, that one popped. Let's see. Did it go back? Maybe? I don't know. Hello, Kim. Ooh, hello. I appreciate you guys being here. I really, really do. Okay, those two popped up. I am from California. All right. Unemployment and lack of self-control. Okay. So now, right here, we're promoting ourselves about a job, about career, something, but we don't have it. It doesn't have to be a career. It could just be anything. Maybe we're dressing up a certain way. We're vibrating. We're shiny. We're glowing. But guess what? People are seeing something about us like it's not it. There could have been some block obstacles to which this hasn't manifested. But let me tell you, it's completely safe. It's for a good purpose. Okay? We're feeling vulnerable at this moment. But it's for a purpose once again. Okay? We could be too, like a little standoffish or just simply, what's that word I'm looking for? Spirit? Hostic? Oh, wait. Yeah, right? I think I'm saying it right. Hostile. No. Whatever. The thing is that you just want to fight everybody. No, baby, let me tell you. Back away. Gather yourself. Breathe. You continue promoting yourself. It might be looking negative to people, to which, I don't know, you're trying too hard. Or you're showing off something that you don't have. No, baby. You continue doing that for you. If this is your way of this is your way of motivating yourself, and it's vibrating and people are just getting triggered by that, fuck it. Let it be. You're vulnerable right now. You stay grounded. You put your feet on the freaking ground and just let that root just ground itself, but with balls. Let people speak their minds. Because at the end of the day, you're the one attracting whatever the fuck is meant for you. Regardless if it's more healing or just simply more consciousness for you to understand your own emotions, understand who you are as a person. Okay? What did I put here? Foolishness, defensive. Yeah, it's like a defensive energy here, right? But again, don't get, I mean, I don't want to say don't get offended. You feel how you feel, but yet don't let it crawl under your skin. Let this bite them on their ass. Again, it gives me Aries energy. I only say that because for me personally, I take action. People like to talk shit, right? Especially my family. And hey, I comes to the point where I just say, I don't give a fuck. My auntie's like, well, you don't care about anything. And I'm like, no, I just don't give a fuck about what you guys do with yourselves. Because for one, has nothing to do with me. If you're tired of something, right? This is them. They're always complaining about the boyfriend or the husband or something. And I'm like, well, let it go. Let the job go. If this person is being abusive, if they're treating you horrible, then leave the fucking job. Oh, but how am I going to pay bills? Or what, this and that? Then don't complain. I'm the type of person that takes action. Always have and always will. I'm not going to lose anything. They lost a good candidate. They lost a good partner that could have had it done and made for them, but they didn't know how to appreciate it. Then guess what? Then I'm going to go fuck myself and feel self-appreciated for my hard work. No matter how vulnerable we feel, no matter how foolish it might be for other people, the thing is, you are being respectful to yourself and you know your self-worth. Okay? All right. Let's move on. Ooh. Fear of change. Selfishness. Okay. All right. Let's talk about this one here. It might trigger people, but it's okay. We're here for a good purpose. We're here to heal. All right. So we were being selfish at some point. Some of you guys, some of us have addictions. Let's talk about it, okay? Alcohol, drugs, food, people, don't fucking matter. Everything could be a fucking substance, okay? So instead of gaining success on wanting to change, motivation in wanting to change, you're fearing it. And you want to go back into drinking. You want to get back into getting high. You want to get back into these addictions or this comfort just because you fear everything else. It's like if you were just setting yourself up for failure. Or you were just too selfish to even see how much you've been hurting other people. Okay? You had self-doubt, vulnerability, once again, low self-esteem, and being bullied. So instead of giving recognition towards something better, you failed every time. You lost every time. This could have been good friends, good people, or just simply the opportunity to gain something better. Okay? Again, this is about you, not other people. So when we are taken disadvantage of, we lose. We don't get to see the good in people, right? We just start losing entrance. We start losing motivation, self-esteem, to which that's it. I'm just going to hop in one leg because everybody tends to take away from me. Then I'm just going to be in one limb. That's it. I'm going to be in one limb and not even offer myself to anybody or give much to others because they're always taking from me. It's not nurturing. It's insecure, right? Lack of confidence. Okay? And with the High Priestess here, misuse of intuition. We're being biased. Lack of emotional control. We're all over the place at this point. We're being betrayed. We're betraying ourselves. When we gain access or just simply enough information to which the meaning of people's intentions, once we know that, then that's when things come a lot easier. We're able to just call it off. You are a fucking dog with rabies. Without even showing any type of signs, you just automatically know that this fucking person is just full of rabies or just simply full of shit. For some of you guys, it might seem scary. And let me share a little something. I used to be scared of the truth at some point. I was younger. I mean, I don't want to say my early 20s, but I'll say around there. But at the end of the day, I ended up just telling myself, what am I really afraid of? If I'm honest, I've always been blunt or bold about things. Not even realizing how much of honest person I was being. It's just I don't know how to fucking lie. Nobody taught me. It's just I don't know how to lie because I've always been honest. And it's just, you know, how can I be closed off now? Like, I'm not going to be able to shut this down. It's just not the type of person that I am. So, now, with the High Priestess, we are our own psychic. We study, we're learning, we're observing. We learn to observe. We don't need to be this High Priestess. We can be either that energy. Maybe we are psychics, you know, some of us. But some of us are needing to be in that frequency, in that vibration, because we're learning, we're reading, we're operating like if we are, right? Let's just say, not everybody's a psychic, or not everybody has the ability to connect with spirit the way I do, or like some of you guys do, okay? But again, when it comes to your own roots, when it comes to your own family, you can be your own psychic. You automatically fucking know when somebody's bullshitting you, or just simply their intentions are not motivational. They're trying to take advantage, take your energy, just to see where you're at. They're just trying to bullshit around. And you can have the ability to really clear the air by speaking your truth, or just simply calling them out on their own shit. We have strength in all of us, you guys. We have strength in our bodies everywhere. But we cannot be afraid of it, of that power. You know, it's not going to really do anything. I'll just give us more access, gain more, and call it a day. All right, let's go ahead and get some original tarot now and see where we're at. And then from there, I'll go ahead and end the reading. All right, Spirit though. What else, Spirit? Anything else? Converting a negative into a positive. Anything else for the viewer? For your beloved Spirit. Okay. We have, I mean, these insecurities, these self-doubts from the past is giving us more insecurities, but to the way that we're leading, we're still leading here. We're going a certain direction. So again, no matter how bad it might seem like, or how bad you might feel inside, this insecurity is going to shift us into a positive. But you have to, there's a lesson that needs to be learned. Okay? This could be you learning how to protect your energy, how to protect your aura with love, consciousness, right? And just being successful towards it. Being just straight up honest and allowing yourself to move forward. Allowing yourself to move forward with something healthier, right? With something else more energetic, more committed to change, committed to bring peace, that it's emotional intelligent. Okay? We cannot just lack self-esteem, self-independence. Okay? We might have red flags within us, but it's okay because we're healing, we're understanding who we are. And people don't want to see that. They don't want to understand that, hey, I'm mature enough to be with you, mature enough to be around you. Yes, I do have red flags. It's because I'm still learning to trust. I'm still learning to communicate and be open about my feelings, or etc., right? But when you speak that way, when you use your words, you're able to show someone that you are here, you are present. And they get to see that, and they're going to be more accepting of it. Like, okay, I see you. You're really trying. I'm going to guide you. I'm going to give you time to continue healing, to continue being independent, self-independent, but yet with my help and my guidance, with my assistance. Okay? Not all red flags are bad, you guys. Not all red flags are bad or negative. Okay? A lot of people find it like, oh my God, it's like the worst. Let me not go there. No, you really have to see people. You really have to understand yourselves as much as other people need to understand other people. You know, the opposite of who you are is what I'm referring. And once they see that, then, hey, I will welcome you anytime in my house or to the freaking cookout. Something. I got your back. All right? All right, you guys. Spirito said, this is the end. Mwah. Besitos. Chef's kiss. Hope this reading was helpful. I loved it. I always love my work, but honestly, today was beautiful. I know Spirit was really speaking to me, and here I am. Have any questions? Feel free to ask in the comments. Share your thoughts, your opinions, and we'll just keep in touch. Mwah. Let's get on. Bye, guys.